guys, and we're back. How we doing? I put heater grits back on because they were on. Right, there we go. I've paid. So, thank you. Thank you, woman. I appreciate it. And we're away. Right round the roundabout. You know what I mean? There we go. There's no point doing 60 up until that 30. They're having to, you know what I mean, almost put brakes on sharp to slow down right fast. You may as well just, you know, keep it maybe at a good steady 40, 45, and then just as you're approaching 30, just put brakes on a bit, so you don't have to put them on nowhere near as sharp. Gear down a bit, 1 or 2. And that's it, we're alright. And then get into a nice steady 30 then, aren't you? Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't say it start at first, but so what, it don't matter, does it? But we're going to Newark. I thought about having Newark run, but even though I've said it before on one of my recent videos that I'm absolutely really getting tedious and bored and sick to death now. I really am getting fed up of doing literally the bang same routes, taking bang same roads for them routes that I've took ever since I passed my, you know, my big bike test, you know, my full category A unrestricted license. I really need to get out there and venture out, I really do. And believe me, I've passed my full category A, my unrestricted, you know, big bike license for quite some time now, for years and years and years. Look at that, oh my god. Look at that toss-up. Look at that, look at him. Bleeding hell. This Indian coming up on left hand side, that's classed I think as being in Ompton, I think. This Indian on left here, Rajdhani, that is really nice, a really nice Indian that. I've only been in it once, but what can I say, I've been in it, so yeah, the one time that I went in it is very nice Indian. This is just something that I like doing. You know, like when you're at a set of, for example, like these temporary traffic lights, for example. Right, if you look, there's absolutely more than plenty enough, safe enough room, and legally as well, legally and lawfully, if I wanted to filter, you know what I mean, and make me seen right at front at traffic lights. You know, like 9 times out of 10 that bikers would do. 99% of bikers would do, but me, I just like to hang back. I just like to stay in line, just stay in queue. It's just something that I've always done and I like to do. Just stay back and just chill and relax, instead of going up front, because then what it is right, is you don't have to so much keep it in first gear, in rider position, with your hand on clutch, hand on throttle, ready to go, because as soon as that changes green, that's it, you've got to go, right? That's the thing, being right back like that, like I like to do, you can just pop it in neutral, put both feet on floor, you don't have to be in rider position, no hand on clutch, no hand on throttle, you can just relax. and when you know traffic lights are on green, because you can either see them on green or you can see all traffic in front of you moving, which lets you know they've changed to green, that's the point. You can just still take your time, really getting ready nice and slowly, ready to go. You can just take your time slowly. I don't know why, but literally just then, literally seconds ago, just before I started talking to you guys again by saying, I don't know why, literally seconds ago, I've just had quite you know, quite well. I think it's quite a good idea. So, you know, for us motovloggers, so us motovloggers, right? Obviously, we motovlog with action cams, right? Action cameras. So, would it be good if there isn't such a device out there already, right? That's only if there isn't, by somebody beating anyone else to it who's going to hear this and think, actually Nick, that's a good idea, yeah. So I've just had this idea. So, you know, for when you actually don't know, without like having to really go out your way to manually check, for when your action camera has basically gone dead, as in the battery inside your action camera has gone dead, right? And unlike this that I've got, that I'm using, you know, Drift, Drifts have got, you know, internal batteries, but such as like DJI Osmos and GoPros, even your Acasos and Crostos, and I think maybe into 360s as well, you know, like your Ace Pro 2, they've all got, you know, not internal batteries, you know, like you know, attachable and detachable batteries. You know where you put them in a charging port, you charge them up, and then when they fully charge again, you put them in your you know, you put them back in your camera. Now, without you having to like either risk crashing on road through looking into your wing mirrors to see if like a red light or any sort of light is still on or flashing that lets you know it's recording or not, or without you having to like pull up, but finding a safe and convenient place to pull up to then find out yet again if it's, you know, if battery's gone dead or not, if it's still recording or not, or without you having to go to any other like manual effort of an extent to see if your action camera has stopped recording or not. I've just had this idea of, what about if action camera manufacturers bring out like this device, if you like, just like a little more than a very small enough pocket size electronic device where it's connected to you know, your action camera, and what it does is it vibrates. It's like programmed and functioned, it's like connected to your action camera, and it's meant to like, basically its purpose and its role is to give off like literally a physical vibration in your pocket by putting it in any pocket at all on you, that lets you know that, you know, hey, your battery's gone dead, your action camera's died, so it's time to like pull up and put, you know, your next new fully charged battery in your action camera. Because obviously every motovlogger, very wisely, they've got to carry you know, more than one battery for your action camera. Do you know what I mean? It's always good to have at least like a backup here, if not two backups. You know what I mean? So either it vibrates and lets you know when it's either gone dead, or what it does is, when your battery is about to go dead, like sort of like, for example, like, I don't know, a 5 to 10 minute warning, or if not by minutes, it lets you know when it's down to a certain percentage. So when it's down to the last 5 or 10%, or when it's down to the last 5 or 10 minutes of recording, it'll vibrate, give off a physical vibration inside your pocket, so then you're able to do something about it. Because imagine if you want to make a very important video by making a very important point, and you're talking and you're nattering away, you're chattering away, and you've got some very, very good, vital, crucial points, aren't there? And you're like, yeah, that's it, I can't believe I thought of that to say, and I've gone and said it now, and blah blah blah. Next minute, you get back home and you review it later after putting it into your, you know, USB into laptop, computer, whatever, and you get a right horrible, disappointing, you know, shock and a feeling that it recorded like, it stopped recording because battery went dead literally about, I don't know, 30 to 40 minutes before you actually thought it to stop recording. I mean, what horrible, disappointing bummer would that be? Do you know what I mean? Imagine that. Yeah, so my point is, wouldn't it be good? Just imagine if you could actually, you know, bring out a device like that. But that's only if, like I said, if I'm not what I've called on many of my business idea, opportunity, motovlogging videos before, playing catch up. That's only if I'm not playing catch up with people and I'm not behind. But that's just something that I've just thought of then, totally off my own back, off my own apparel, coming from my own mind, my own brain and everything, you know what I mean? Without copying it from anyone or anything, through seeing it out there from anyone or anything, do you know what I mean? Oh, anything, you name it. That's just something that I thought of you know what I mean, myself. Don't worry, I'm going to go in there. That I've been in a few times there across road. It's called Not My Monkey at Newark. I'm going to go in there for a nice quality coffee, either latte or flat white, and that's it. So guys, thanks for joining me so far. I'll catch you in next part. Alright then, thanks so much, see you later.